That belongs in a museum.
Yes, and INER might have not picked up the Edwin Van Cleef, but that SI agent is still an excellent draw. He has option, he could potentially go for a coin SI prep fan of knives, and that would only leave Crane with a 1-2 Murloc on the board.
Yeah, we saw on turn 1, Crane chose to put down Sir Finley Myrtleton to protect the Tunnel Trog. That could come out on turn 2 and then be buffed by the Wolves later on, but draws a Totem Golem after. So had the option to play that last turn, chose not to.
There's Violet Teacher suddenly with those few nice pickups from INER. Actually going his way, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's just how quickly things can play or can go when you're playing against Rogue.
Yep. Like just picking up that one SI agent, it was a huge deal.
Yep, just prep the old Fan of Knives, a bunch of free spells, and just go from there.
And also the Violet Teacher prep zap is so big against something like the Flame-Rated Faceless if it was to ever come down.
Yeah, the hand's coming together really nicely here for INER.
Oh, he's gonna go for the Conceal. He wants to find another trade with the SI agent. Well, seems alright to me. I mean,
oh, the potential Flame Juggler punish, though.
Oh, wow, you're right. Well, I mean, if you Crane, you gotta go for it, right?
Yeah, no, there's
50,
you absolutely
50.
take this.
Get
You
a
take
huge
this.
lead. Oh, and he hits it.
Oh, you see INER, not excited about that, but yeah, that is great for Crane.
Yeah,
Basically protecting the second wolf there.
yeah, that was pretty rough for INER right there. But it was a card that he knows the Crane is running, so it was a risk that he wanted to take, and it didn't pay off this time. INER considering a prep zap here, but if there was a Flame-Rated Faceless coming up soon, it might kind of backfire, but he's just gonna do it and hope that there's no 7/7s coming just yet.
I mean, this is still really good for INER.
It is, yeah. I mean, he just got those 1/1s on the board and he's way ahead. And as a Shaman, you also you wanna, well, with every class, you always wanna stay ahead on the board. But with Shaman, there's cards like Urgent Trade, actually.
Oh, nope, yeah, that is,
that
is strictly better. Good call.
And after that, maybe go for the Flame Juggler. Let's see if he gets it again. Another 50-50 coming from Crane's Flame Juggler. Is he gonna hit it?
Is this the best?
I believe it was, yeah, it was a miscall. We saw from the arrow that he was like kind of hovering it over.
Yeah, I think you have to respect it enough, though, to just get rid of it.
Yep.
Right, this is still, this is still not looking like a great situation. INER invested so many early resources. Probably going to be very excited to see the Auctioneer just come down.
Oh, man. 6 mana 4/4.
I mean, you can use a dagger, at least get rid of the Abusive Sergeant.
It's true.
So you'd force an entire board trade based on what you can see.
I mean, this was the... I feel like this absolutely was the right play. He had to do it. As terrible as it is to play the Auctioneer like that, there was no other options. Like, what could he do? Play a 2/2 Van Cleef? Cold Blood his enemy minion to combo? Like, it was just terrible.
Yeah, so I think when we look back at this game, obviously nothing is decided. This is still very much a game, but it'll be interesting to see whether that prep zap on the Flame Juggler decided kind of more than we thought it might at the time. But we do see the Argent Horse Rider and the Flame Wreath Faceless come down, the Auctioneer goes away, and INER's in a pretty dire spot with very little in the way of resources.
That's right. He could go for the Cold Blood on the Horse Rider here before going for the Fan to get the bigger Van Cleef, but I don't know. Either way, it's looking really, really bad.
Yeah.
I don't think you do it. It's just Fan first, but
I mean, your Van Cleef isn't really that exciting either against these 7/7 Flame Wreath Faceless.
Not at all.
Nice Brotherhood friend.
Oh, he is going to go for it just to get the 6/6 Van Cleef.
All right, let's see what happens here. Goes for the Fan of Knives. Yeah, Shiv does not do anything here. All right. So at this point, hard to imagine Crane trading, but nope. Rockbiter is going to actually just go ahead and win the game for him. He's 3 damage off lethal, and he has found it. So Crane will go up in this series 3-2, 1 game away from booking his passage to the semifinals.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting to see something like this, but